one time. We already out here in the thick of things, ladies and gentlemen. I have an appointment. Yeah. I don't know if y'all remember that video I put out back in December of the rude little Generation Z little Spanish chick that knocked my phone out of my hand while I was recording. Yeah. See, it was funny then. Is it funny now? I'm headed to the state attorney's office on that. Yeah. Ha ha! Should have gave me a refund. You know what I'm saying? Now you about to get a misdemeanor or a felony over $12. Over $12. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? She got a funny name too, y'all. Correct. I don't know. I can't even say it. She got a funny name, y'all. She was definitely foreign. You know what I mean? But anyways, y'all, let's get into the conversation. All right. Now, I truthfully believe, in my own opinion, allegedly, that ICE just may be more qualified under the circumstances of not giving up and not discriminating than our local police officers are. If you black, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? These police is only out here killing or unaliving people who look like us a majority of the time. They're only harassing us, profiling us. You know what I mean? They're painting us with these hostilities. They're making us look like we're the barbarians. We're the ones who unsophisticated, uncivilized, when we know that it's bred in them. Now, the reason I'm saying this is ICE does not seem to give a damn who they violate or who they exterminate. And I'm not even saying that to be funny. I'm saying it because it really is true. They don't care who they have to go after. And if you wrong them, or if they think they are wronged, or if they could just be all out wrong, they're still going to do whatever they want to do, how they want to do it, except they go after everyone. See, these police and these sheriffs, they only do it to black folks. FBA, stand up. These police and these sheriffs in this country, they only do this type of stuff to people who are melanated. But these ICE agents, though, these ICE agents straight up don't give a damn about your race. They all about race. Let's be real. An ICE agent is all about race. Brazil, what's up? All right, we got Draco Mortar from Brazil. Yeah, we talking about ICE this morning. Difference between ICE and the police and the sheriff right here in the state, in the countries. You know what I mean? And ICE has already showed us that they don't discriminate. What's up? If you black, ICE is gonna go after you. If you're Haitian, Jamaican, whatever, you just gotta be of an immigration status. All right? Somalian, Chinese, Korean, you know what I mean? Spanish, Latino, they don't discriminate. Now, it was just 2 counts in 1 week of ICE agents unaliving 2 people. One caught national news. One didn't. One was white, one was black. Guess which one caught the national news? We all know about Renee Nicole Good, right? But we all didn't hear about Brother Carter, who was unalived by an ICE federal agent in California. Notice how the media didn't take that story and run with it? Huh? They humanized her. They humanized Renee Nicole Good. And she actually made contact with that federal agent with her vehicle. He was not in, man, listen, that man was not in view. From what they showed us on the news, that man was not in view until she backed up her vehicle and repositioned it. Everybody's talking about, oh, she turned her tires to dodge them. She probably did, but she did it at the last. And she did make contact with them, which created probable cause. Now, fast forward to California. They're trying to say that this guy was just pow, ICE agents. And it came out that he was actually pow in the air for New Year's. There's so many different stories to this. so many different stories, you know, but that story wasn't covered. But the reason I respect ICE agents more, I don't like them because they do dehumanizing things to people. You know what I mean? I don't like them. But the reason I respect them is because they have a different mentality. They have a mentality called anybody can get it. I believe they give it to Donald Trump. I believe if they had to go get Melania and Donald Trump got in the way, I believe ICE would do the same thing to Donald Trump. ICE don't give a damn. I'm telling you. Now, the police may stand down. Federal agents, you know what I'm saying, may stand down. But ICE gonna give it to Trump. Let them have to go after Melania. Yo, yo, yo. Let them have to go after Melania. They're gonna do the same thing. So that's all I'm saying. I'd rather, please like and subscribe. That's what I'm talking about. FBA Convo, what's up? FBA Convo, what's up? They have been unsubscribing like crazy lately. You know what I mean? Because I've been telling them the truth. Y'all know I don't hold back. Y'all know I don't hold back. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you about these brainwashed religions, all this stuff. And let's get on that for a minute. Man, listen, black people. If you guys really, if we really want to link up and do better and be strong and unify, why don't we put that same passion, that same faith, that same hope, that same finance into our communities, into us as a people, as a culture, that we put into these churches and into these faith leaders and all this other stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? All this other stuff. History tells us that they weaponize Christianity and religion, but y'all rather run and hear these lies and give this money to these pastors and have this false hope and sense of security of somebody coming to save you and bail you out, when all you got to do is have the same faith and unity within your culture to take care of one another, finance one another, believe in one another, sacrifice for one another, and we come up out of this oppression. Yeah. I know it's a lot of y'all jumped off when I got on that one. Yeah. I had to get that out, though. I had to get that out because it's real talk. Now, like I said, going back to the whole narrative about ICE versus most local police, most local sheriffs, you know, ICE don't ask questions. ICE don't ask questions. And what the news isn't telling us about Renee Nicole Good is that she was going to be either detained or arrested. She was going to be either detained or arrested. Y'all put them hearts out there. Double tap the screen, please. Double tap the screen. Thank you, FBA Convo. Double tap the screen, please. So when she sped off in her vehicle and her wife yelled, "Drive, baby, drive," that is now fleeing and eluding. That is now resisting arrest. See, that's what no one's talking about. When it happens to a black person, oh, they sit there and analyze, overanalyze, psychoanalyze, all kind of stuff. Go back to George Floyd. With this one, you can go back to Dante Wright. Go back to Dante Wright, and I think the officer's name was Kim Porter. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know, the taser chick. This has always been going on. So now that we have different angles of this footage, we are able to sit back and analyze and reanalyze and psychoanalyze everything that she did wrong. And she did lots of things wrong, y'all, on a state level and on a federal level. You know what I mean? I mean, even she did. On a state level, she would have been detained or did or something for that. You know what I mean? So this is America. White America's always wanted to play victim. Even when they are the perpetrators, they find a way to play victim and make everyone else the perpetrator. And this is just another stunt. Now, we heard J.D. Vance say, oh, if we don't have to apologize for being white in America anymore. When have you ever apologized? When have white people ever apologized? Ever. You know, so this is just them playing victim again. You know, so because the truth comes out and there's this thing called white fatigue and we could prove it, and y'all are just making up this black fatigue, you know. Now, you feel like you're being victimized, that everyone's going after white people. No, the problem is white people has always gone after everyone else. So it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the truth is coming out. I told you the lies should have quit when the internet hit. I told you the truth is coming out. And it's not just black people, man. It's everybody. It's everyone. Everybody's getting together and starting to tell the truth, man. Because everyone's tired. Look at all these countries right now, man. This man is putting American people at risk. Not just the citizens, your loved ones that's in the military too. Your loved ones in the military too. I can't read that comment right now because I'm driving. You know, I'm gonna thank you for commenting, even if it's something I may, disagree with. I thank you for being part of the conversation. Every opinion matters because we all have opinions, you know what I mean? So we're talking about someone who doesn't give a damn about weaponizing the military against American citizens and weaponizing your loved ones who's in the military to protect America and to provide for their families, putting them at risk and sacrificing them over the dumbest things, stuff that don't even belong to us. You're just gonna barbarically walk into someone's country and kidnap him and his baby mama, the wifey, y'all, and bring them back here. But Trump has how many bounties globally? What if someone walks in here on this land and did the same thing to us and took Donald Trump and Melania? You know what I mean? How would we feel then? Would white America still be hoorah, hoorah? We're the greatest power ever? How would we feel then? What if they came and they took our resources? You know what I mean? How would you feel then? How would America feel? This has always been the pedigree of European people, man. Colonization. We're watching colonization take place right now in 2026, and everybody's excited about it. That's exactly how you got here in the first place, through colonization. That's why I tell you we are indigenous black people, because we can prove that they got here through colonization. They're doing it right now. Venezuela, he's talking about Greenland. So what you gonna do to Denmark? Huh? What you gonna do? Last I checked, I think Denmark owned, I think that was Denmark that owned Greenland or something like that. I know Portugal used to own it as well. You know what I mean? So many people have tried to colonize it since like the 1500s. So what are you gonna do to those people? Wait a minute. He's offering them $100,000 or $130,000 a piece? Dude, if you got that, why we got homeless people here? Why we got veterans walking the streets with no shoes on, no health care, nowhere to live? If you're gonna offer that to Greenland, to buy Greenland, why can't you offer that in some type of assistance right here, homeland-wise, to help the citizens of this country that voted your dumb ass in the first place? Y'all, I told you, y'all ain't gonna like this, man. I let go. I let loose. I let loose, man. Y'all ain't gonna like this, man. For real, it only makes sense. It only makes sense. Some of y'all got children right now, and you're scrambling. You know what I mean? You're scrambling, and you're struggling, and you don't know how you're gonna make it day to day. You don't know how you're gonna feed your babies. But he's willing to pay people of Greenland $100,000 to $130,000 a piece to let him take Greenland. You know what I'm saying? And you can't take care of your people right here? And we still talking about reparations? And people losing SNAP benefits? And we can't get universal health care? What? You can't find a cure for cancer? But you want to call this a war on D-Rugs, though. This ain't a war on D-Rugs. This is colonization. The war on D-Rugs is just a mask, y'all. It's just a mask, y'all. That's all it is. Greenland in the house. How you feel about what Donald Trump's saying right now about Greenland? Greenland, USA. There is no way, man. There is no way. This is a monopoly of resources. See, Venezuela has the oil. Greenland has the minerals. He's going after Colombia. Now, what's in Colombia? The D-Rugs. He said he know all about the cocaine factories, y'all. He said he will buy them. Our president said that he would buy these cocaine factories. What you mean, why should Denmark have control? They've always had control. It's theirs. If it don't belong to you, don't touch it. Why should Trump have control? Because he was voted in, right? You cannot govern a sovereign nation. You can't govern anyone sovereign. Go on an Indian reservation and try to govern them. They're sovereign. They have their own government. So how are you going to go to a sovereign nation and take it over? How? How are you going to bring U.S. government to a sovereign nation? Do y'all know what sovereignty means? Come on, man. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping. Hey, respect everybody up in here. You know what I'm saying? If they from Greenland, they from Greenland. Respect everybody up in here. We just here to communicate. We here to have a conversation. We ain't gonna bring all that crazy stuff up in here, man. Have respect, man, for everybody, man. Everybody, man. FBA Convo, if you see anybody disrespecting anybody, no matter what their opinions are, get them out of here. Get them out of here, please and thank you. Because we ain't gonna have that. We're gonna be sophisticated up in here. You know what I'm saying? I think Van's situation was fair. The whole Greenland thing is weird. You cannot sit here as an American who don't know what these Venezuelan people are going through, who don't know how they feel, and say that you feel like it was fair. Okay, so if they came over here and got Trump ass and got Melania, is that fair? Is that fair? Because so many people over here dislike Trump, but yet so many people over here like Trump too. So many people over there hated Maduro, but so many people over there backed Maduro as well, including his vice president. So how are you going to say you think it's fair when you're not even Venezuelan? Come on, man. FBA Convo, you already got the authority. I ain't got to give you the word. I ain't got to give you the word. Idiot take. No. Thinking that you can take something from people that don't belong to you is Neanderthal-like, man. That's degenerate behavior. That's colonial, man. That's colonial. Walk in your neighbor's yard, walk in your neighbor's house and take something that you like and see what happens. See what happens. Do they reserve the right to call local authorities on you? Yes. Why? Because you took something that belonged to them that's not yours. So with Trump doing the same thing, do they have the right to call some type of global summit or have a conference and put war crimes on this man for what he's done? Iran, China, Canada, there's so many people, Colombia, involved right now. And y'all are sitting here taking up for this nonsense. And it's us and our loved ones who are in the military that's at risk, that's being sacrificed over this monopoly of resources. Y'all keep believing this crap, we the strongest nation and can't nobody mess with us. Man, there's power in numbers. There's power in numbers. You tell me why this same president won't go after anybody else who has nuclear power. You know what I'm saying? You tell me why he won't go after anyone else that has nuclear power. Tell me why. I'm waiting. Because they can do the same damn thing to him that we can do to them. The bully ain't going to pick on somebody who can bully them back. The bully is only going to pick on the weak. Venezuela was weak. Venezuela should have stood up. Truthfully, Venezuela should have struck first, allegedly. 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 And he's been talking about this thing in Greenland forever now. He talked about that in 2019, 2020. This is a businessman. He's at the resources. We do have a strong government, but that's no reason to go antagonize other nations. I can agree with that. It's none of our damn business. None of our damn business. Everybody's so mad because an ICE agent unalives a white woman who made contact with them, repositioning her car, who should have been complying, as they tell us. But no one's talking about how this man is putting the whole country at risk right now, the dumb ish he's doing. They're ordering American citizens right now to leave Iran. Not in a hurry, but damn quick, damn fast. And y'all gonna sit here and subscribe to this man? You cannot go take something that don't belong to you and expect there not be any repercussions. Try it. Walk in your neighbor's house right now and take that nice vase they got that you've always wanted. Go take that nice car. You got the 2020 version of that car. They around here in the 2026. Go take it. See what happens to you. This man got all type of stuff on his head right now. All type of bounties on his head. What if someone came over here and took his ass? Huh? What if? What if? All these Venezuelan ships this man have been destroying? The 2 people who survived that he went back and hit again? Man, that is dehumanization. Listen, I supported the food for policies, but this is not, and I can't vote. I just said support because I didn't like cackling Kamala. You know what I'm saying? But I just said support. But I didn't sign up for this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't sign up for this. Brother in the Cut. Did you sign up for this?
Oh, no.
Oh, talk to him, brother. Y'all didn't think Brother in the Cut was close? y'all didn't think he was close? Talk to him, brother.
I didn't sign up for the loss of innocent American lives.
I'm trying to tell this crap crazy, man.
How do you... That's been unheard of since Julius Caesar and the Romans, trying to just go take other people's land.
But they are related to those Romans.
But Jesus Christ, I thought that policy, that was dead long years ago.
No.
Well, not really, but...
These are their ancestors, descendants of. Hey, boy, listen.
Right is right. Right don't wrong nobody.
Wrong. They thought they feel like what we did to Venezuela was fair. How can you feel that way and you're not Venezuelan? How can you feel that way and you are not Venezuelan? You got some people that's going to think if they come over here and get Trump and Melania, that's right. But you're going to have MAGA Nation thinking if they come over here and get Trump and Melania, that's wrong.
So you try to tell me if you go into Winn-Dixie and you do something to get barred from Winn-Dixie and Winn-Dixie won't sell you their food, it's okay for you to go in there and take it?
Oh, yeah, because that's what they've always done. Let's take colonization to the supermarket. You know what I'm saying? That's what the hell they've always done. This is them, bro. They grape, they take, they lie, they steal, they cheat, they colonize, and they whitewash their history.
But the whole point is, if you're going to go over there and do that, why leave those people to suffer? Because they're suffering now. There's a power vacuum over there where more people are dying before Trump went in.
And now
all he cares about is oil.
And now you're spending taxpayers' money to rebuild the very thing that you went over there and destroyed for their resources.
And you still don't have it. You still don't have it.
Oh, yeah, it was supposed to get here like this week, 30 to 50 million barrels.
He still don't have control over Venezuela.
Man, listen, them Venezuelans ain't having it, man. Them Venezuelans ain't having it. Crap crazy, man.
It's just you don't go over there and nobody deserves that. If you going over there and you gonna make it look like you going over there to free those people, then go free those people. Go over there and stop the killing, stop the murder, stop the militias. There's got to be a better way. Because as much as y'all yelling at the screen, ain't nobody ready for war. Ain't nobody ready for war and the divide that's going on at the same time. You got the neo-Nazis trying to make a race war while Trump out there trying to make an international World War III. You can't fight both of them, so you need to choose one. There's only one arm to where the rest of the entire population of America helps you. Follow Trump you want to. Trump is bent on destruction, conquering, destroying. He's not bent on helping nobody. This man just looked up and said about the $2,000 terrorist. Did I say that? This man has dementia and one thing on his mind.
The takeover. The takeover. This is why they wanted this man in office so bad right here. The takeover.
Well,
and then when people scream white fatigue, you know, at least we can prove it. Because we are tired of this. The rest of the world is tired of it too.
All I can tell you is America ain't gonna be America no more. We might be China-Erica.
No, we ain't been America in
Russia-Erica. But we ain't gonna be America if a war break out.
We done been Mexico, and now we gonna be somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who we gonna be now, but we have been little Mexico.
China-America?
Yeah. We go, yeah. We gonna be colonized. We gonna be colonized.
Oh man.
And listen, they tripping. Mar-a-Lago is in Florida. We are in Florida. They gonna come after us, man. They better cut that out, man.
Hey, you gotta look at it. If America,
I can go.
Yeah, around it.
I can't.
If you go up that road right now.
Okay.
If America fall, who you think gonna let us stand back up? We've held power for too long for somebody to let us just climb right back up after World War III.
Exactly. They gonna condemn us.
This might be the end of America as we know it.
This man even stood up and said, if we didn't do it, China or Iran would have done it. But why can't y'all sit down and have a damn conversation? Why can't y'all sit down and say like, okay, well, we'll get a piece of this, you get a piece of this, we get a piece of this, but the Venezuelan people are the ones who should benefit from it the most. Not those strong foreign, you know what I'm saying? Not us. Not the powers to be.
At least China and Russia now bought the oil.
I don't even know where I'm going. I can't even
No,
know.
we can't go around there. We gotta keep up this way. The detour all the way down there.
All right. Yeah, it don't make no sense, man. You know, all they hoorah, hoorah. All they care about is war and taking stuff, bro. War and taking stuff. Golly. You offering this much money to the people in Greenland.
And can't even help America.
Man, everywhere you look.
$10,000 to $100,000 a piece to give up Greenland, and you can't help the homeless and the hungry in your own country.
And the veterans right here.
I mean,
Come
it don't
on,
make
man.
no fucking
None.
sense.
And they backing this crap. They backing it. They want to holler America first. That ain't America first.
So it's F your cousins, F your brothers, F your sisters, F your daddies, F your mamas, F your veterans. Just to go conquer something?
And the same ones benefiting from this hollering hoorah, hoorah. They not getting no benefits from this global takeover. That's the top 1%. Those are your millionaires, billionaires, and all of that. Your rich people.
Meanwhile, your family members and close friends are living in tent cities that is now illegal to live in.
There's no middle class in America no more. You either got it and you rich, or you ain't got it and you poor as hell. Ain't no middle class. So why they out here hoorah, hoorah supporting this like they gonna get something out of it? I mean, come on, man. They talking about, oh, gas prices gonna drop. When did the price of groceries gonna drop?
Still don't matter if you can't afford it and the price of groceries. If you go straight, you can go either way. Manchester Avenue or I don't know what office at.
It's right there, like where the courthouse at.
Yeah, that takes you to Manchester Avenue. That takes you right to 9th.
I need to be going. Manchester Avenue gonna be crowded. That's where it's at, man. Yeah.
It's just, it don't make no sense, man. It does not make no sense. If all this comes at the price of the American people, then what are we doing it for?
Exactly. It's not
What are we
America
doing it for?
first. It's America's greed, not America first. It's America's greed. That ain't got nothing to do with America first. And everything is grounded in white supremacy, the takeover, white. All they want is white, white, white. And this is why. But if all they had was them, they would wipe each other out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to offer all this money. I'm gonna be funny now. Watch this. You know me. Watch this. Let me turn the camera on me, because I got to let this. I want y'all to hear me saying this. Yeah. Dear anti-black white people and stuff, right? Y'all want to spend, y'all support this man offering Greenland all this money so that it could be Greenland USA, right? But y'all are the same ones crying about your birth rate decreasing. Wouldn't you rather put that money in the study of your birth rates? How to get your race back up? Huh? How to bust a nut and have a baby? Huh? Wouldn't you? I'm talking real now. Ain't like you around here wearing magnums. You can't fit them. We can, but y'all can't. You know what I'm saying? So wouldn't you rather spend that money on research for fertility reasons?
My question is, where do you think he's getting all that money from?
It's the same resource he got it from for his ballroom. The same resource.
He ain't paying nothing. He talking around like he's doing it. He ain't doing it. Us, the American people, we're doing it.
It's a Federal Reserve. That's what he's using. Contingency money. Yeah.
Your Social Security money.
Federal contingency money.
And meanwhile, when it hit the fan and everything started blowing up over here, where we gonna get money from repair here?
No, but what get me, watch this. You know I got to do it, bro. You know I got to do it. They all Christians. They are all Christians. If the Bible says thou shalt not kill, and they are Christians, God himself unallowed 2.4 to 2.8 million in the Bible.
And that's what they're going on.
You know what I'm saying? And what are they doing right now? They are destroying it too.
Yeah.
But thou shalt not kill though. And they all Christians. And black people can't link this together.
And they get mad when you say the devil ain't killed nobody.
Bro, they are unsubscribing at a massive rate from us because I keep attacking this whole crap. Bro, I don't care about the ones who unsubscribe. I care about the ones who's sticking around because they're thinking outside the box. They're putting 2 and 2 together. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody coming to save you. All these people are Christians. White
crazy,
nationalists, bro.
It's crazy.
White evangelicals. Christian nationalists. What was Charlie Kirk?
Christian national.
Donald Trump says he's what?
Christian.
You see what I'm saying? Everything
Yeah.
they're doing, they claim Christianity, bro. And you got black people around here claiming that. Boy, listen here, man. Listen here, boy. They're stupid and they're stupider. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. Real talk.
Crazy, man.
But we gonna go ahead and end this live, though, man.
That is 100% crazy, though.
We gonna cook some more, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button. We ain't done cooking, man. We ain't done cooking. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. You know what I'm saying? We cooking with seasoning. We cooking with seasoning. You know what I mean? We ain't scared to tell the truth. Hell, we ain't money charged. What the hell we got to lose? You know what I mean? Straight up. Ashe, good day. One time.